The sun peeking through the trees at dawn as the woods come alive.
The sights and smells of fall as you walk to your tree stand.
The thunder of a turkey gobble.
The crunching of leaves as a deer approaches.
Finding the shed of a buck you've been chasing for years.
The mixed feelings we have after harvesting an animal.
This is hunting.
Hey guys, we're going to do something a little bit different tonight on this episode of This is Hunting. And since it's turkey season coming up, I decided to show you guys this new turkey vest I got. And to be honest, I haven't really ever used a turkey vest before. I've hunted turkey with the bow. I've always used my backpack, and I just have never got into turkey vest. And quite honestly, I haven't been hunting turkey as long as I've been hunting deer. Although I feel like every single year I get into turkey even more and more. I'm going to do a lot of run and gun, and probably won't use a blind at all this year. Been doing a lot of blind hunting in Pennsylvania, here in Texas. Gonna not use a blind, so decided to get a vest, and will not be using my bow. I haven't used my bow the last couple years for turkey. I've been using a shotgun, so invested in a shotgun this year, and gonna hit it a little bit different this year on Texas public land. I've never been one to spend a ton on my equipment. I do think it's obviously important to have a good bow, a good gun, whatever that is, but I've never spent a ton. So this vest was actually only, I believe, $49, like $50, something like that on Amazon. So, but I like it because it's really lightweight. I don't like a lot up here, especially in Texas here. It gets hot really quick. In fact, we've already had temperatures in the 90s. Excuse me, and the season hasn't even started yet. So I wanted something light, something that would really be light and easy, so I can not die in the heat, right? So be moving around a lot. So this is the HS strut. I'm going to show you guys what I put in my turkey vest, and of course, you know, you guys are probably putting different things in your turkey vest. I think whatever you guys decide is most useful for you, go with that. I'm just showing you some examples. Maybe this is your first year using a turkey vest or your first year turkey hunting, and this hopefully will help you guys. One of the things that these vests have when you're moving through the woods, a lot of states don't require orange, but this does have a piece of orange you can hang up or let it hang out the back if you're sitting behind a tree, you're on the move, whatever. Obviously want to be safe when you're out there. So this is the vest. I'm going to go through this and show you guys. I'm a big fan of water, somewhere to put your water, right? So a little water pouch here, which is really cool. I always have my water with me. I can never have enough water, especially when I'm hiking around during the spring. A lot of pockets on this thing. Got interior pockets here with a ton of room for different things. I have locator calls in here, so if you guys don't know what locator calls are, got an owl call here, and I got a crow call here. So different things you can use other than turkey calls, which is important when you're locating turkeys. Have an owl call here, which is really good to locate and get birds to gobble. So I have a bunch of locator calls in that pocket. In this pocket, I have, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it has shell holders, which is nice. I shoot the Remington Nitro Turkey 3-inch shells. I'm shooting those out of my new 12 gauge this year. I got a Stroger gun this year. Love it. Used it during waterfowl season. Shot a bunch of ducks. Great gun, so highly recommend it. Also, a very economical gun. I think I picked up that gun for like $250, something like that, during the holidays. So take a look around if you're looking for a new shotgun. Go to the other side here. One of the things you have to have if you're hunting in the spring is your thermocell. I believe this is a no-brainer. You have to have a thermocell. Keeps the bugs away. These things really work. I'm always have my thermocell with extra cartridges in this thing ready to go. So pocket here for the thermocell. Again, more pockets here in the front. So this is really another shell holder, but I'm using it actually to hold my my strikers. So your strikers for your calls. There's a bunch of strikers in here. I'll get into that in a second, but I carry a bunch of strikers. There's more room to put other stuff in there, but this is where I'm going to keep my strikers this year. In this pouch on the other side, I have my different calls, right? So I'm going to show you guys kind of the different calls I carry with me. So one of the things that I've learned over the years with turkey is that not all turkeys like the same pitch, the same cadence. So it's really important to have different calls with you. Some guys carry a couple calls because they're really good with those certain calls. I'm definitely better with certain calls than I am with others, but I think it's good to have a couple different ones. This is a glass call, Little Deuce it's called, double glass. HS Strut makes this glass call, just a little compact call, and I use that a little bit. These two calls, I love these calls. So we have a local guy to Pennsylvania, Mouthy Maynard calls. Mouthy Maynard calls. See if you guys can see that, probably a little bit blurry. Love this pot call and also love this slate call. Even put our emblem on this one. So this one says Rooted Outdoors. So if you guys are looking for affordable, awesome handmade calls, Mouthy Maynard calls, I'll put his link in the description here. I love this slate call. I'm a fan of the slate call, and I love the slate call with multiple strikers. See if I can find the one that I really love. Yeah, so guys, I love a striker with a little rubber end on it. It's also good if you get moisture on the call, but I love these rubber calls. They give really good action. One of the other things on this turkey vest is your mouth calls. So again, with mouth calls, they make all kinds of different mouth calls. I would suggest you just find a mouth call that you can easily call with it. Don't think you have to be perfect. You know, there's a ton of guys out there that are competitive. You know, they've won all kinds of different contests, you know, with their mouth calls. I'm not that guy, but I can tell you I have called in turkeys and I have shot them with mouth calls. You know, there's single, double, triple reed calls. I would say with calls, you got to practice. Practice, you know, a month out, week out from the season. Drive around in your car and practice. I have a 5-year-old little girl right now, and she loves to hear the turkey call. So Saturday morning, Sunday morning, you know, we're up, you know, making turkey calls. So it's pretty cool. But get yourself some mouth calls. I'd encourage you to try them. They're not the easiest at first, but once you get the hang of it, they are very effective, especially if you're hunting by yourself. Because if you can learn how to run a mouth call when you're sitting there and that gobbler's coming in and you need your hands free on the gun or the bow or whatever it is, it's important to be able to have a call in case you need to make one to get him to pop his head up, or maybe he's hung up but you want him to come in, you can't move, that kind of thing. So have those. And then in the back here, of course, you have a space to put your gobbler. Hopefully you get one and you can put a gobbler in the back there. And then of course you have, on most of these vests, you have a seat that will tuck back up in the back while you're walking, but this is great just to run and gun and sit down at a tree. I also take a pair of binos with me when I'm turkey hunting. You know, a lot of turkey hunting is close quarters, but if you get into an area where, you know, you can glass a little bit, important, so I always have my binos with me also. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you have an awesome turkey season. It's right around the corner here from me here in Texas. Kind of a short season, but man, ready to get out of the house, ready to get out there and get after some public land Texas gobblers. Good luck to you. And as always, appreciate you. Reach out if you have any questions, and please share your successes and your challenges. Take care.